Hi, my name is Ed Lee and I want to talk to you about an issue that has been on my mind for some time. As you can see right here on this webpage, tuition is set to go up by $300 per year over the next 5 years. In fact, this could be tuition rise by more than 30% by 2016. Way over the price of inflation. Okay? And this video is to address what our student government is doing about this. Okay, I'm currently a student at Hunter College. Now, 2 years ago, I ran for student government at Hunter College, and I talked to thousands of students and asked them what was the most important issue for them, and they said that tuition was going up and they wanted help addressing issues of tuition increases. Unfortunately, Hunter has a suspicious history of the incumbent party winning for more than 6 years in a row, but I'll get to that in another video. For right now, I'll tell you that no significant action was taken to address tuition hikes. Maybe this could have been avoided. Oh well, here we are. So let's get to the business. I believe in public education. In fact, I cannot afford to go to school at a private institution. I remember going to NYU when they told me it was $3,000 a credit. $12,000 to take a 4-credit science class? I can't do that. There's a lot of fleecing of students going on in the education system. In fact, this article goes so far as to call it a scam. Now, I wouldn't go that far, but you can't argue that the value of a college education has gone down. In fact, this lady right here, nearly a decade has passed since an aspiring young lawyer in California graduated in the top tier of her class, passed the state bar exam, and set out to use a law degree she had spent about $150,000 to acquire. She ended up working as, a waitress. She couldn't get a job at a law firm. This is no good, you know? So we see that there's definite problems with the, I'm going to pay. Right now, tuition is $3,000, and it's about to go up by like $1,500 in 3 years. So, am I going to pay $4,500 for a semester? So, I can't over 4 years, so I can become a waiter. That's basically going to destroy me financially. There's no way. Also, another thing that the policing that I think occurs is the whole textbook racket. If we take a class of 200 students and they pay $100 each for a book, and honestly, some books cost more than that. $150, $200. Let's stick with $100, right? 200 students, $100. That's $20,000 that students had to pay for in books, and that's just for one class. If I was elected student office, I would approach the academic departments and ask them how much the book companies were paying them. I understand they might not be able to handle the loss of that income stream, so I'd actually offer them a little more than they were currently getting, and I'd create a infrastructure for students to pass books down from semester to semester. I think there's absolutely no reason why that couldn't be done. So let's go back to the issue of the tuition hike, right? Now you see NYPIRG, they're a pretty decent organization. They deal with things at the state level only. They say that now is the time to invest in students, faculty, and staff. Okay. Now there's 4 major groups: students, faculty, staff, and administration. Okay, they don't seem to be really standing for the administration. Why is that? Maybe this article tells us why. Governor Andrew Cuomo's office is criticizing the top salaries at SUNY CUNY, saying the administration costs in the system are outpacing other states. SUNY Chancellor Nancy Zimpher has been facing criticism about her salary and perks, and state records show that the top 50 highest paid employees all work for the state university system or the New York City colleges. In fact, all but one of the top 100 workers worked in the public college system. So we can see that the administration has a real hunger for money. Now I'm going to talk about Jennifer Robb. Now, Jennifer Robb might be highly paid, but I think she's actually done a good job with the school. I think that, she has, we look at Hunter, they're named one of the best values in the nation. Obama recognized this a couple years ago, so I honestly kind of like the things she's doing. I do, however, feel that some of the priorities, and it's really not something under her control. Like if millionaires are going to give us money, what's she going to do? Say no? So, but you look around the school and you see millions of dollars are contributed, and they built all kinds of nice libraries and stuff for the millionaires to show off. Oh, look, I did this great thing, right? I feel that some of that money could have been, put into offsetting tuition increases, like Cooper Union. They have a large sum of money that sits and collects interest, and they use that money to pay off tuition. And there's no reason why we couldn't create a similar system to offset some of the tuition increases that are proposed. I think that there might be a little bit of overhiring of administration that Hunter College, that's just my opinion. Um, whatever. But I think overall Jennifer Rod's done a good job. So that's just being said. Okay, so let's talk about the student government. Okay, how are they addressing this critical issue? So here, let's take a look at this. This is their homepage here. We say this is the Thanksgiving dinner, right? That's last semester. I'm not gonna knock them on that. Sometimes, an event thing, a little thing like that is not such a big deal to update. And by the way, this is the executive board right there, along with there was an administrator there. We'll probably come back to her in a moment. So, since the administrators have a real hunger for money, and I'll get to that in another video, but that's something that you should definitely be keeping an eye on. Anytime that student governments are getting real close to the administration, there is potential for funny things to happen. And definitely there's a lot of funny things going on at Hunter, in terms of like student life. Okay, so let's get to the About Us page, right? What about us? We see the beautiful pictures right here. Everything's looking real good, right? We see a general description of what USG is about. Looking great, guys, but let's click on the project initiatives. Nothing. Nothing. Not even anything from last semester. Zero. Let's go to the calendar, okay? Test event. Nothing. Nothing. This is outrageous, okay? Let's go to the gallery. Okay, there was a street fair. I actually think the street fair is good. The street fair is an event that's attended by many students. It's fun, and it's a way for students to get out and do some things. Honestly, I would have, a little bit more interaction with the local business community to really provide more opportunities for students once they get out of school and to make connections. But, still I think it's good. Here's the executive board having fun at the Halloween party, okay? Now, it's not like I don't like a party, and I think that, overall, this is a service that student governments should provide, but not the only service that they provide, and at University of Buffalo, we had a similar budget, and we had real entertainment. We had T.I., we had Rick Ross, we had Dave Chappelle. We had all kinds of large mainstream national acts come down, and here at our school, we have Aquafina, we have some open mics, and a Thanksgiving dinner, and what else? It's $1.4 million. Something's it's missing, and something's really wrong. So, to tell you the truth, it's difficult for me to do this because I don't want to attack student government, because I'm a strong believer in student autonomy and in student independence and in student voices. So once you diminish another student, it really hurts the ability of all students to have their voices heard. You want people to take students seriously. You don't want anybody to think that students are a joke, but they're honestly doing a pretty good job of that themselves. This is ridiculous. So on February 5th, of course I would never approach them that way. I sent them an email. That's a month ago. You can see it's March 7th now, February 5th, right? I sent them an email. I said, I want to discuss a variety of issues, and I'd like to make an appointment. Only Christian Barnes, the resident life commissioner, got back to me. What is the subject to these issues? I have a series of polls I feel passionate about. I want to put signs in the elevators of Hunter North. It's students are always, oh, I'm at the wrong elevator bank. Well, why don't we solve that? I want to use the storage rooms in the SRC. They're not being used right now. We're decreasing services. That's not right. I want to build a coalition with other community schools to work more effectively to fight tuition increases. And I have significant experience as vice president at University of Buffalo, so of course. Christian Barnes spoke to the vice president and president, I gotta go a little bit faster because we're running out of time. But, so I didn't hear back what happened, right? That was 10 days later, right? 10 days later. So they emailed me again on Tuesday, and our last meeting was a small one. You can try to come tomorrow. I don't share the meetings. I don't know why you haven't been contacted. Or someone's supposed to get back to me when the meeting happens. I don't know. The meeting tomorrow is at 1 p.m. Alright, works for me. It's at Thomas R. Hunter office. Only Christian Barnes is getting back to me. I should email the vice president. I emailed the vice president. She get back to me? No, never heard back. Should I turn up or not? I can't say for sure. I would simply say because that's not right for you to be ignored, but I don't know if there's some other reason for her ignoring you. So, I tried to go through the normal routes, but, if they get shut off, then, on an issue as important as this, I have to step up. So, I created this group, www.facebook.com/group/HunterStudents. Please like and share this video, and please join this group so we can attend to these issues. Thank you very much. Have a great day.